Today we got some interesting stuff to use for bait. We got a few nice live shrimp and also something a little bit spookier. These live shrimp might be the ticket. I mean, they always work, but we do have something a little bit more interesting. We got the spooky mantis shrimp. Look at him. He can punch. He can do everything. Darn creepy, but so cool too. We're gonna find the best spot out here on the jetties today. Oh, sketch rock. Woo. Howdy. Yeah, good little shrimp right there. If I don't drop them. All right, shrimpy. Gonna throw right where a cormorant dove. Oh, I see sheepers right there. You know what? When you see sheepshead, that's a pretty good sign that there's sheepshead there. Quick tip for you guys. Sometimes the sheepers are finicky though. We'll see if they want to eat today. We do have a circle hook tied on right here. Not sure if it's the best thing for sheepshead. Some people do recommend it, but I just feel like circle hook isn't really a good match for the sheepshead hard mouths. But we're gonna try it since we have it tied on anyway. Oh, sheepshead. I see him right under my dang court. Might be getting a bite. Oh. Again, we lost the shrimp. So this is the last shrimp I'm going to use with the circle hook. If it gets taken again, we're switching hooks. I love circle hooks too, but just not with sheepshead. Dang it. I think he stole it already. No, he was still playing with it. Not feeling it, man. Not feeling the circle hook. The circle hook is done. The replacement is just a little size 1 hook. Let's see if it works better. First time, dude. First time with a new hook. Hooked up. I'm telling you, man. I'm not digging the circles. I'm not digging the circles. It's a nice sheeper too. Oof. Whoa. It's gonna be a nice tasting sheeper. Look at that, man. Don't break my rod. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Does the type of hook matter? First cast with the new hook, not a circle hook, and we hook up. Easy. Check out that. Right in the corner. Right in the corner. Woo! And best believe, when I'm fishing for sheepers, I'm gonna be keeping them. Whoa. This is the chosen spot right here. I say that, but I'm sure there's freaking sheepshead all up and down this whole jetty. But as long as I'm catching this spot, I got no reason to leave. I feel like I always talk about stuff in the videos and I don't say exactly what it is, so I'm gonna show you the hooks I was using. These are VMC octopus hooks. Size 1s right there. And the nice thing about these hooks is you can bend them. That's not always a good thing, but at the jetties, it is a good thing because you're gonna get hung up on those rocks, and if you pull it out, you can just bend the hook right out without losing all your gear. He's got it. Yep, he's got it. Wow, I wasn't sure, dude. I thought it was a rock. Another sheepa. This guy's coming in a lot darker. Not as big either. Boat swing, breaking rods. Man, this guy's messed up. What is wrong with you, brother? Your fins are all messed up. Look at that. Looks like, dude, that looks like a sheepshead bite, to be honest. Dang, something was chomping this guy. Weird. I'm not gonna stick my hand in there. I almost just stuck my hand in this guy's mouth. That would have been the worst idea of the century. We're gonna let this little guy go because he's all messed up. And he's right on the edge of, he might not even be a keeper. We'll let him go back to the same old rock he started in. Only problem right now is we only have about 10 good shrimp left. Either we're gonna have to catch one on every shrimp or the sea lice is gonna have to come through for us. If the water's even a little bit clear like this, one of the best ways to find sheepshead is just look around the rocks down there and see if you see any flashes. Sometimes the flashes look brown, sometimes even red. And that means they're feeding on those rocks, getting those oysters and little crustaceans. But then I will say, when it's super clear water, I'm pretty sure the sheepshead can see you too, so they don't bite as much. There he goes. There, he got it, boy. He got it. That's a guaranteed fish. This is feeling like a nice guy too. Real nice. Wow. Every time they come up, they're different colors. This guy's light colored. Last one was real dark. That's what I learned. I think I learned last year that they change colors. Oh. Craziness. Dude, craziness. Can you believe that? We were using that circle hook and not catching him. I'm a little scared because the line is in his mouth. He chomps down. He might. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Yeah, sheeper. Oh, we almost just took a fall on them rocks. The big dog with the big mouth. Look at this guy's tail too. Look at, dude, what is chomping these guys? You believe that? Something is just biting the tails on these men. Maybe it's, I don't know, it could be other sheepshead, I don't know. String them up, boy. String them up. You wanna see something really funny? Which brings us like in a full circle here. Funny, that was weird phrasing right there. But trying to get that hook out, the guy did not want to let it go, and we bent it up. And it pretty much bent exactly into a circle hook. Come on, man. The circle hook wasn't working. Maybe that sheepshead, he was trying to bend it up like this so the other sheepshead couldn't get caught. All right, we've reformed him. I'm not sure that's gonna work because it looks a little bit janky. All right, big dog, the big dog's going on. I'm not sure if he's gonna get us a sheeper. Sheepshead might just chomp this guy straight in half. And usually they go for the half that does not have the hook. He might have it. Yeah, he has it. Get the hook on that guy. Whenever I'm fishing for sheepshead and flounder, my hook set is never great because you're always fishing around the rocks. You never know if it's a rock. And it's not the best thing in the world to set the hook on a rock. All right, you know what we haven't been doing? Is measuring these guys. Guessing measurements, we're guessing measurements. What do you call that guy right there? Place your bets right now. That's a decent 17 incher. You know what 17 inches means? It means it's a keeper. All right, we're gonna test and see if we can make the discovery of the century. See if the mantis shrimp, frozen mantis shrimp, can catch sheepshead. We'll see if they can detect that it's not alive and not eat it. They might think some funny business is going on. Oh, dude, it's getting bit. It's getting bit. It's getting bit. No, it was not getting bit. He did. It got chomped. That's a good sign. Maybe the mantis shrimp was not meant to be. All right. Mantis shrimp is no good, fellas. Don't use it. Don't use it. But now let's try putting on a live shrimp and see if we can catch one. It was a good experiment, but in the end, it was a failure. Put on a live shrimp, and catch a sheepshead. Ugh. Little guy though. All right, fellas, we made it back, and now I'm really glad that we only kept 3 instead of keeping 5 because the weather dropped down to about 45 degrees right now, so that's another advantage. You don't have to stay outside as long if you get less fish. We do have something to make a little bit better, a little bit of a late night coffee. It's a good choice, right? Let's get to slicing and dicing. Alright, gentlemen, it is time for the true test. How good is sheepshead actually unseasoned? With no help from herbs and spices. Now what I'm gonna say is the last time I had sheepshead on the beach, it was really freaking good, and I was surprised by how good it was. But it did have seasonings on it, so let's try it without any seasonings. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna have one fillet, nothing on it, and on the other one, we're gonna have the opposite. We're gonna put my favorite vegetable on there, some habaneros, along with some other stuff, but you know. We gotta use a fillet knife for everything. Every time I'm chopping up habaneros, I always end up touching my freaking eyeballs after. It's not a good situation, but I feel like everyone does that. All right, we do have a tier list so far of the best tasting fish. So far, we've only had 2 different species, speckled trout and redfish. And by far, the speckled trout was really good. Speckled trout, #1 so far. The best thing about the speckled trout, it has a mild flavor, but it also had a little bit of a nutty flavor to it, which is very good. And the redfish, it was all right. I will say one thing though, a lot of people do bleed their sheep's head, and I've never done that. So we're gonna try it without bleeding it. Maybe we have to go back and try bleeding the sheep's head first, but you know, we're gonna try this first. Okay, where's my pan? Who took it? Sheep's head's going in. Wish it luck. All right, we're just gonna leave that in there at 400 for about 30-35 minutes. I'm just kidding, that would be way too long. Also too hot. It's time. Let's see how good this stuff is. Whoa, the unseasoned sheeper does look a little bit interesting. It looks like it has a little bit of fat that came through, which could be a good thing. It's actually really good. Huh. Interesting. It tastes not like fish at all. Well, there's a little bit of fishiness, but what do you expect? It is fish. We did have a little bit of that reddish meat on there, so that's where the fishiness is coming from. You got rid of that, this would be actually really good. All right, so we're gonna have to add this to the tier list, but first, let's go in for some of the habanero sheep's head. Yeah, all right, that is really good. Even better. I'm gonna tell you right now, sheep's head is a really good eating fish. Huh, I don't know, man. The tier list is gonna be hard. So I've heard a lot of people say a lot of different things about sheep's head. I've heard some people get disgusted saying sheep's head is no good to eat. And I've heard people say it's the lobster of the sea. Like I said, it was just straight up really good. But the question is, how does it compare to the speckled trout on the tier list? It's tough, man. They're close, I think. All right, so we had to pick one for the top of the tier list. The trout did have a nicer, flakier texture, so I'm gonna have to go with speckled trout #1 and a very, very close sheep's head #2. That's gonna be one of my top choices for fish to keep. All right, fellas, well, that is my tier list. Thanks for watching. I love you guys very, very much. I'll see you guys next time. Habanero.